Hello parents, step-parents, guardians, grandparents, aunts, uncles, and anyone else that plays an important part in our students' lives. I'm Mrs. Cecil. While I wish we were able to meet face-to-face, I hope this video will still give you a brief introduction on me and give you the course information that you need, as well as being a little bit more convenient for you, since you can watch it on your own time. Okay, so let's get started. This class is second semester Algebra 1. So I'm going to talk through just a few things. First of all, you can find the syllabus on the LSHS website. So I'll show you that in a minute. For our tests, I do allow retakes, so I want to say that. And the students only have to retake sections that they struggled with. So they're grouped by learning target. And so students can determine if there's a particular learning target they did not understand, and so they can retake. Tests are worth 75% of their grade, and right now all of those will be done in Schoology. So in Schoology, we have our homework, notes, handouts, and the calendar. And then we have this thing in December that we're supposed to have called the EOC, the end of course exam. But that is a question mark at this point because in the spring, the students did not have to take it, so I need to see if that transfers over to us in December. If not, then we'll be preparing and taking that in December. Okay, so I'm going to show you where you can find the syllabus and Schoology, but first I want to just briefly talk about what their next course option will be. So right now, they are taking second semester Algebra 1. So in the spring, they'll take Geometry first semester. Okay. Then next year, next fall, they will take Geometry second semester. And then next spring, they take this class Intro into Algebra 2. And then they'll take Algebra 2 for this fall and spring of their senior year, assuming they're a sophomore right now. So they need 3 credits of math to graduate, so this would meet all of those requirements. Or I have several students choose to start geometry in the spring but then get caught up in the summer. So next summer, taking geometry second semester, they are able to do that online if the summer school schedule does not meet their needs, like if they're working, or I know sometimes with sports they are not able to go to summer school. Okay, once they're caught up, then they would take Algebra 2 their junior year, which is just right on track. Then they also have the option to take a 4th year math class, so if they're attending a university that requires 4 years of math, then they can do that. We have several options, college prep math, which is Algebra 3, or we have college algebra, calculus, which they wouldn't be able to take calculus because you have to take pre-calc, but they could take pre-calc, statistics, so several different options for the 4th year of math. Okay, so let me now show you where to find the syllabus. So the syllabus is on the Lee Summit homepage, the LSHS one. If you just go to academics over here, then you can go to course syllabi, and then you could click on the teacher. So you will click on the teacher, and right now we're uploading our syllabi right now. But by the time that you view this video, hopefully all of that's fixed. Okay. So then in Schoology, so when students log in, it'll look very similar to this, but this is a teacher view, so it'll look a little bit different, and then it'll also look a little bit different for parents as well. So I have this navigation video for the students. Once you get parent access, you're welcome to watch that too. So then I also have this virtual classroom that has several important links. So I'm gonna go ahead and show us that. Okay, so in here I have several links. They're going to do these little get to know you, Google Slides, and then a Google form for me to get to know them as well. So the Google Slides we get to share with the class, so we can kind of introduce each other since we're not face-to-face. But then this Google form will be just for me. So here is what I wanted to make note of. So this explains how to get parent access to Schoology. So once your students have access to this course, they'll have access to this link, so you can watch that and figure out how to get parent access. So you'll need an access code from me. So if it's something that you want, please email me and let me know that you want your parent access code, so you can get signed up for Schoology. The nice thing is that you only have to do it once, so you don't have to do it for all 7 classes. You only have to do it one time, and then all the courses will show. And some of you have already done that from the past. So if you've already gotten access last year, you should still have access again this year. We have Power School. I have a Google form kind of about state of mind. I think that's really important right now, given our current situations. So every once in a while I'll be asking the students to fill that out. This was a little intro video that my daughter and I made, just so if you have a minute or your student wants to show you, you can see that. So I am Mrs. Cecil, like I said, and I've been teaching here for, this is my 12th year. So it's like a second home to me. I love it here, and I really hope that your students end up feeling the same way, especially when we're allowed to come back to school in person, that they feel comfortable here. But in the meantime, I want them to know that even though we're not face-to-face, I'm here for them. If they have any questions or any concerns, definitely email me. We'll be meeting with Google Meets frequently. And so the students will have a schedule, an actual schedule to follow, which they will know about. And we will meet with a Google Meet, that's similar to Zoom, on our scheduled time. Not every single day, but I would say a few times a week. And that will help us be able to interact and get to know each other and get questions answered that they might have, especially questions over math. Okay, so they also have in here, this is a extension to get a graphing calculator on their Chromebook. It's free, so I definitely recommend that they do that. We have their online learning expectations. I have a syllabus quick guide here, and then I have some Schoology tips and tricks here. As you can see, this is our schedule that we'll be meeting. If we do have Google Meets, we'll meet during this time. And then if they just click, then they'll be able to get a key on what everything, what all the links on that page, what they mean and where they go. So that's helpful as well. Okay, so back to Schoology. So up here I have these buttons, so they'll have weekly instructions every day that will walk them through what they do each day, what things are required. So we will be taking attendance. So if we don't meet through a Google Meet, then I'll have different things there that I'm going to use to mark off attendance. And so I will have that noted here. So I have a couple of those noted where they're going to be getting their attendance. And then everything else here is linked. So Tuesday and Wednesday are going to be a lot of just get to know you, back to school information, just walking through the class. But Thursday we're going to start content. And so I have recorded videos for our lessons. So they will watch the video and then start the homework. But then I will have Google Meets every once in a while for questions that they might have over the video or the homework. So they would just click, and that takes them to the video. The videos are about 10 to 15 minutes long, so not really long. I'm trying to keep them short, break them up if I have to. Okay. Here's our course information, the specific unit, and then this is the Google Meet link where they'll click anytime we have a Google Meet and need to meet face-to-face. They will be taking their tests through a Google Meet, and this is just to ensure that they're not using any outside resources. So they'll just join the Meet link, and I'll just want to see their workspace while they're working on their test. Okay. Power School, I will update their grades through PowerSchool. They do have grades in Schoology, but PowerSchool will be the most accurate, and I'll try to update that about once a week. Sometimes it's a little bit more, but typically it is once a week. Okay, supplies. So they obviously need their Chromebook, but then another thing they're going to need is the stylus that goes with their Chromebook. It's called an EMR pen, and they're $18, but they will need that for math, especially during virtual learning. They will need that stylus so they can write on their screen and show their work and get points for their work, and it's not just right or wrong. So you can purchase those. I'll be sending a link out to the students where they can sign up to get one. And then they're $18 here through the school. You can get them on Amazon, but they're a lot more expensive. They're like $40. So $18 is not too bad. If you have any issues with not being able to purchase that or worried about it, please email me and I'll let you know and we'll figure something out. In the meantime, they'll sign up for purchasing one, but then it takes a couple weeks. So in the meantime, they can use their finger. And I've also heard if you like dampen a little Q-tip, like just a little damp, and that works. I haven't tried it because I don't have a Chromebook, but apparently that is supposed to work okay, just until we're able to get the stylus. All right, well, please email me if you have any questions. And like I said, any issues with getting that stylus, please email me and let me know, and we'll work something out. So I look forward to connecting and meeting your student. Thanks.